Hi everyone! I thought that with Valentine's Day coming up, maybe it would be fun to do a couple of Valentine's Day looks. Now personally, I'm not really someone who celebrates Valentine's Day, if you will. Usually my husband and I will go out for dinner either like a couple of days before, a couple of days after, or we'll have like a spa date or something like that, but we never go out on Valentine's Day, so I never actually do like Valentine's Day makeup for the most part, but I thought it would be an excuse for me to kind of have fun and play with some pinks and purples and create some cute little looks. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I think for today's look I want to work with purple and red, and then for the second look I want to do something pink, so I think that's what we're going to do today. I don't think I want to mention the products or the palettes that I'm using in these tutorials because this is not about the products, this is about the final result, and I'm sure that you all have similar products in your collection because these shadows that I'll be using are not going to be like very special or unique or anything like that. I'll try to keep it very like, you know, primary red and just like pink and stuff like that, so that it's very easy to recreate if you wanted to recreate any of these looks. So I think we should just get into look number one, and I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with my MAC paint pot. So I'm going to first start off by taking a red shade and I'm going to put that in the inner half of my crease. And if you don't have a pure red in your collection, it's totally fine. You could definitely go in with like a peachy shade or maybe a pink shade or anything like that that you feel like could work. So I'm going to start off by placing this right into my crease here with a Luxie 121 brush. And I'm putting this in the first half of my crease like I said. And I'm also going to be cutting my crease in this look. So I'll try to not do that in the second look because I do understand that there's a lot of people who don't like cut creases and who maybe aren't used to doing that. So I don't always want to do cut creases in my tutorials because I know not everybody is into that. Also, before I move on, if you are new here from my Jeffree Star video, I just want to say welcome because that video kind of blew up and that was very overwhelming for me and kind of crazy, and I'm still a bit baffled that that happened, but I'm so glad that a lot of you decided to stick around. Trust me, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So leave a comment down below just saying hello, let me know your name or whatever it is that you want. I would love to get to know you all. This is a very interactive channel. I really try my best to keep up with all of you and really reply to all my comments, and I've met so many friends from having my YouTube channel and I want to continue making more friends, so if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. I will reply back, I promise. So let's move on. I'm next going to dip into a dark purple shade. Still using the same brush, and I'll be packing this in my outer corner, and I'm also going to be pulling it into my crease and meeting it up with the red. Now this is definitely not like the reddest red that I have in my collection. It feels more like a soft red, and I feel like it goes better with my hair than a very bright red might have. And I'm just using a palette that I really wanted to use, and I didn't know if this was going to be completely red or not, but I still really like how that shade looks. And I'm not going to do like a dramatic winged out eye or anything like that because after all, it is Valentine's Day looks and they usually are a bit on the softer side. No, I mean, this is not very soft, but you know what I mean. Next, I'm taking that same color on my Luxie 131 brush and I'm going to bring this down onto my lower lash line. And I'm going to bring this about halfway in so that I can do the same thing that I did on top. I'm next going to take just a clean fluffy brush and I'm going to run that over where I put down the red and just try to make this a little bit softer. And obviously you don't have to pull the shadows up as high as I am, but I really like that look on myself because I do have hooded eyes, so I like it when I can really see the shadows when my eyes are open. I'm also taking some more of that red shade and I'm just going to connect that in my lower lash line. So the next part, I understand that not everyone is going to have anything like this, but this is my white P. Louise base. And I'm going to use that to cut my crease with, and on top I'm going to use a matte white shadow to pack over it. And if you don't have any of this, you can definitely just go ahead and cut your crease with a normal concealer and put like a white shimmery shade on top or anything similar. You don't have to do what I do if you want to get a similar look out of this, but that's what I'm going to try to do because I am not getting enough use out of this at all and I really want to use it more. So my favorite brush to use for cut creases is my Morphe M421 brush. It's very small, as you can see. It's paper thin. It's also very flat and small, so this is great for my small little hooded eyes. So I'm just going to place this on my lash line in the first half or so, and then I'm going to look up And I see a little bit of transfer up here, which is where I'm going to be cutting my crease to. And then I'm just connecting it to my inner corner here. And I'm also going a little bit above where my concealer told me to cut the crease, because like I've said before, when you have hooded eyes, you kind of want to do that because otherwise the cut crease isn't going to show when you open your eyes. So when I get out to about the outer third or so, I'm just gently tapping so I don't get too much product out here. And then I'm just going to go in with my finger and tap over this. So I'm now going to go in with my matte white shade, and I'm not sure how opaque this is going to be, and I don't know if I'm going to have to maybe go in with a shimmer shade on top of this, but we're going to try, and I'm going to just pack this right on top of that white concealer. This actually seems to be working pretty good. So I'm going to again dip into the purple shade, and I'm going to start packing that on my outer corner again and just making sure that the blend between the purple and the white is looking good. And I'm next going to be super unpredictable, and I'm going to use one of my Steely glitters. Who would have thought, right? I mean, I hate these. I never use them. Kidding, obviously. So I'm going to take this on a small brush, and we're just going to put this right in my inner corner. And I'm also putting it just a little bit right over the beginning of that white, just to make it blend a little bit better. And for my waterline, I think I want to use a pastel purple, so I'm going to use Crybaby by ColourPop. I'm quickly just going to put on some liner and mascara. And then to add a little bit of extra pizzazz to this look, I'm going to use one of my Milk stamps. This is a little star stamp. And I'm going to put some on... where do I put this? I think I'm just going to do like 3 on this side maybe. Oh, that did not go very well. Alright, well, I somewhat fixed it. I'm gonna go in with my liner and just kind of make this look a bit more like it's supposed to. No, it's not perfect, but it's still kind of cute and I like it. So what should I do for lips? I'm thinking something very soft and nude, maybe with a clear gloss on top or something like that. Obviously, if you wanted to, you could definitely do a red lipstick. I think this will look really good with that. You could also do one of the colors in the crease. So let me go figure out what to do. I think what I want to do is use Lovely by Anastasia. I don't really like this formula, but I like this color a lot. And then on top, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk. And this is going to be the finished result of look number 1. I really like how this turned out. Now, I'm not really sure what my dentist is going to say when I come with hearts on my face, but I guess we'll find out. I will see you in a little bit for look number 2. Alright, let's get into look number 2, and I'm pretty sure I said in look number 1 that I was going to make look number 2 a lot simpler, so that is what we're going to do. I also said I wanted to work with pink, but I also want to pull in some purple, even though we kind of did pink and purple in the first look, even though it was kind of meant to be a red and purple look, but hey. So I have quite a few palettes in front of me that I want to work with, but like in the first look, I'm not going to tell you which palettes that I'm using because I'll just be explaining to you the colors, because that is what the most important part of this tutorial is. It's not about you having all the palettes that I use, because that would be hell of expensive looks to recreate if you had to run out and buy all the palettes I'm using for these looks. So I'll just be explaining to you what the colors are, and then you can see if you want to recreate this, if you have anything similar in your collection. So let's just get started. I'm going to start off by putting a purple shade into my crease. And this is going to be a pink and purple smoky eye. So my plan is going to be to put dark purple in my crease as well as a dark shimmer, and then on my lower lash line I want to go in with a very bright pink, and then for my inner corner I'm going to do a very blown out silver, and I am excited about this. So let's just get started. I'm going to start off by packing this purple into my crease, and this is a pretty dark purple. You can obviously use a lighter purple if you want to. And I'm not pulling this all the way in, just almost all the way, because like I said, I am going to go in with a silver. I'm also just going to blend this out slowly. Not going to wing it out or anything, I'm just going to leave it kind of round. I'm also taking that same shade and I'm just packing it over the rest of my eye. So I'm kind of wishing I had set my eyeshadow primer now, because I knew before going in with the shadow that this one just performs better when you do set it, but it's okay. Hopefully it'll look a little bit more blended when I do go in with the shimmer. And if it doesn't, we can always go in and fix it after. So I'm gonna go pack a shimmery purple shade all over my lid now. And I am also bringing it into my crease just a tad bit to get a bit of a better blend. But I'm not pulling it all the way up to where that matte stops. I'm gonna go in with a bit of a nude colored eyeshadow and just gently run that on top, just under my brow bone, to kind of bring this color down a bit and blend it out more. So I think this is looking better, and I'm next going to go in with a very bright pink on my lower lash line. So this color doesn't seem like it sticks on as well as I would like it to. I kind of wish I went in with a bit of primer beforehand, but we're gonna find a way to really make this pop. I might have to go in with a liner first and then put the shadow on top. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, I think, Boots from ColourPop. Yeah, Boots, and I'm going to pop that into my waterline as well as a little bit lower down, so I can use this to kind of smudge it out. I'm then just taking that same brush that I used before, and I'm just going to smudge this out. I don't even know if I need to go in with more eyeshadow on top of this, but I probably will just go in with one more coat just right on top. So let's try to pack a bit more of that shadow on now. And I feel like this is looking a lot more intense than it did before. I get if people don't want to have as intense of a look for Valentine's Day and they want to go for something a little more soft, that's totally understandable, but that is not what I do on my channel. And I'm next just going to take a big fluffy brush and just blend this out. And for my inner corner, I want this to be extremely intense and blown out, so I'm going to go in with a silver that I spray. And I'm going to pop that right in here. And I'm going to pull it down onto my lower lash line a bit as well, and meeting it up with the pink. And then do the same thing on top with the purple. You could also use gold if you wanted to in this look. I kind of considered it, but I don't know. I just personally like silver more than I like gold, and I've always been that way. So yeah, whatever you feel like is going to suit you better, you should probably use. I'm also going back in with that dark purple shimmer, and I'm going to just make sure that the blend between the purple and the silver is looking smooth. And I think this is going to be it for these shadows. So, told you it was going to be pretty simple. I am also, however, going to go in with some of my pink ColourPop mascara on my lower lash line. I actually filmed a video with these in between these two looks, so I didn't have these for the first look that I did, but now that I do, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of this onto my lower lashes. And of course, this is optional, you don't have to do this. I'm also just quickly going to put on a bit of black liner on top. I'm probably going to do like a tiny baby wing and then some mascara, and then I will be right back. So here is the eye look all complete. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think for lips, I want to do something pink as well. And I'm thinking I want to do Mother by Kat Von D just because I really like this lipstick and I want to use it. So let's try it and see how that works. So I think I like this lipstick with this look. I think this is looking very soft and girly and maybe not romantic, but it's still kind of, you know, Valentine's-y with the pink and purple, and I don't know, I just feel pretty in these kind of colors, and that's kind of what Valentine's to me is all about. So yeah, let me know if you like these looks, and also what kind of makeup do you wear when you go out on Valentine's Day? Like if you're celebrating, what kind of makeup do you normally gravitate towards? I would love to know. I don't think we are really doing anything for Valentine's Day. I think we might go out the day after Valentine's Day and have a date night or something. So if you want to see me do a get ready with me for that, let me know and I will happily do so because I think that could be kind of fun. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. As always, if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and I will see you in my next video. Bye.